Hey there. So I'm just working on the Sissy bar and the fender mounts and the brake mount here. I'm going to show you a couple things a little bit closer up. But I just wanted to do a quick shot from the back of the bike here to show you what that Sissy bar is going to look like. Man, I'm happy. I think it's going to be stellar on there. So I'm going to get that welded up. I think that piece needs to be chrome on this bike. So I'm going to do some real nice welds on the mounting tabs and smooth them out real good, and then we'll get that and the license plate bracket off to the chroming shop. But I just wanted you to see this. I'm going to show you some other stuff here. I got to move the camera and I'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Built Not Bought by Bruce. So working away on the brake on the bobber here, or chopper depending on what you want to call it. So if you remember, and maybe I've got a picture I can put on the video here, but the brake used to be mounted up here, which was causing huge problems trying to put a Sissy bar on here. So what Alfred and I have done today is we took the back wheel apart, got this caliper out of here, got the brake out of here, got a bunch of stuff undone, and we've put the back wheel back in. We tried to put the caliper up in here, and it just about worked. It was so close, but it just doesn't give us enough adjustment for the chain. We only have maybe ½ an inch at the outside of adjustment, and it's right up at the front. And it was just really going to be tough. The slider pin bolts on the caliper touch on the frame here if the wheel is too far back. There just wasn't an easy way around it. It looked great, really liked the location there, but it wasn't going to work out real well. So what we've decided, we threw the brackets and stuff for the Sissy bar on here. Really happy with the way that's going to work out. I got to do some welding now. But I'll get to that, and I like to do my welding without you guys watching because at least I can cover up my mistakes that way. Anyway, gonna do some welding, get that Sissy bar done, but the rear brake, the plan now is, this is the original setup that was on up at the top here. I always thought this was pretty gaudy, kind of overkill. You know, it's like a big dog bone or something up there. I thought it was a little excessive, and it really doesn't have much adjustment because it's a threaded rod with 2 female rod ends on it. Wasn't particularly happy with that. So I had on the shelf here some tabs from our friends at Lowbrow, and some rod ends that I keep in stock for the race car. So what we're going to do is this housing right here, we can drill and tap this. It's actually open on the back side. There's nothing in the way here. We're not going to interfere with anything. And this tab, we're going to mount right about there on the frame. So this will give us adjustment as we move the wheel back and forth so that we can catch the brake in the right position that we want it in. So I don't know, maybe if I hold that, I don't know if I can hold that real well for you right now, but that's basically where that is going to mount. This will give us adjustment for as the wheel moves back and forth. As well, what we're going to do, you might be able to see it, I'll get a close-up of this for you. This tab that originally sat on the swing arm on the Sportster, this tab we're going to cut off. We're going to reshape this side so that it matches the contour over here. Again, there's nothing structural, no strength that we're losing over here in anything. It really, there's no need for this anymore. So we're going to shave that off, smooth that out, make that nice. We're going to drill and tap it here so that we can mount this to the frame and to there, and I think that should do a pretty good job. That doesn't look bad hanging down at the bottom. License plate mount still works out fine and everything, tail light's good, and now I'll have a Sissy bar, which is very cool. So that's where we're at. Need a new fender though, because that fender doesn't make it to the Sissy bar. So I'm going to have to do some part shopping here this afternoon. But all in all, it's coming along. We'll be back to you with some finished stuff soon. Thanks for watching.